Okay, let me go ahead and do a collective tarot reading. I hope everyone's day is going well. I heard compassion. So I will be reading this message that Spirit delivers with compassion. And once again, if you book a reading with me and there is certain information you do not wish to come out, please communicate that with Spirit before you allow me to, allow me in your energy. Okay? If I don't hear it, I won't say it. One more time, then I'll start shuffling. God, Source, Spirit, Universe, I come to you today asking for... I caught that. I come to you today asking for a clear, divine message for the collective via tarot. Let it be plain, let it be clear, let it be something they either need to hear, know, do, or see. And as usual, the message does not have to make sense to me, but please let it make sense to the person that it is meant for. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's see. 1, 3, 5, or 7. First card that came out upright. Justice card. Honesty. Second card came out in reverse. The Hermit. Seeking answers within, introspection. Dang. Okay. They gave me 3 at one time. Oh, more than 3. Let me see. So this one's in reverse. 2 of Pentacles, flexibility. The next one in reverse as well, the Empress. You're nurtured, safe, and have everything you need. That one came out in reverse. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I'm still learning, so I will pick up the book to make sure. Excellence is upright, 6 of Wands. And then 10 of Swords. Face the source of your anxiety. That came out in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have one more, Spirit, or are we going to stop there? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle one more time. That may be it. Nope, they gave me one more. This card is Warrior of Pentacles, which is actually the Knight of Pentacles. Managing expectations. I'm hearing right hand, left hand. Don't let your left hand or don't let your right hand know what the other one is doing. There's a coin in one hand. And this card is like she's defending her coin. Doesn't have to be a female. It can be a male. Whatever you choose to identify yourself as. And they're on the lookout. They're in high alert as well. Okay. I heard that's the overall. So let's start with the first card that came out. Let me see. The Justice card, 48. Says that this card is essential for restoring balance and harmony when it comes to justice. The sword that she holds is the sword of truth. And you see the scale there for balancing. Says that she's not blind and she sees situations confronting her clearly. The sword also represents that assertive action is needed to cut away the source of our imbalance. Imbalance often occurs when we aren't 100% honest with ourselves. So Lady Justice restores balance and clarity through facts. If you look closely, you'll see that Lady Justice has a square clasp at her neck and a square jewel in her crown. Squares are associated with honesty and strong foundations. If you choose to proceed with integrity and honesty, you will find yourself on a stable pathway towards happiness, harmony, and success. Be warned, however, honesty may require you to add the no to your vocabulary. Justice advises you to approach the source of your imbalance without so much passion, basically. Spirit says it's the way you present and approach the facts. Be cautious of that. The scales of justice symbolize that the need to weigh all the facts before deciding how best to act. So once again, when you look at the facts, figure out the best way to approach the facts. They're saying presentation. Don't be so harsh. The next card that came out in reverse, the Hermit. Seeking answers within. 41. So since it came out in reverse, it says that it indicates that it is time to reemerge from your inner landscape and share yourself with the outside world again. After a period of introspection and self-work, you have gained new insights and wisdom. Now the demands of the external world may be calling you back. Duties will multiply and events may pick up speed. The Hermit is the way shower from within. Don't be surprised if you become a wayshower to others now that you have made your own journey. It is time to engage with the world around you and share your unique wisdom and experiences. It also represents that you may have something important and contribute to the world around you. And they are saying that, but you can't do that if you remain in hiding. It's important that you don't hide, avoid, or become shy about what you offer. It represents an authentic place within you. So they want you to reveal your authentic self to others. Your challenges and introspective journey have given you valuable wisdom. Reconnect with the world and share that wisdom with others. A breakthrough will happen if you are open and reconnect with others at this time. Then you have the Two of Pentacles that came out in reverse. 177. Since it came out in reverse, it says that it represents potential emotional turmoil that should be approached practically. Holding fixed expectations of how life should be is a swift route toward unnecessary suffering. The Two of Pentacles symbolizes unexpected events, and when reversed, a juggler loses his sense of humor, becoming rigid. Spirit is saying laugh more. Unforeseen responsibilities, deadlines, time restrictions, unexpected bills. The Two of Pentacles reverse highlights multiple life events that chaotically converge. The key to making this card work for you is to follow the example of the upright juggler and remain flexible and good-humored. See? Laugh more. Remember not to fight against the waves pictured on the card, but to sail over them. You must accept your present challenges without reacting explosively. So once again, just be mindful of how you approach facts. Your presentation, okay? Spirit is saying of yourself with others around you. They want you to be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. They're not expecting you to fake it. That's not what they do. They're saying don't fake the funk. You don't have to fake the funk. They're saying present yourself in a way that you can be respected with respect. Ashe. They want you to transcend your emotional reaction to the situation so you can get organized. Laugh at all the craziness swirling around you instead of personalizing it. So this next line here, it says turn it into a sarcastic joke, but I clearly heard Spirit say, but I don't find that shit funny. That shit wasn't nothing to play with. I'm not nothing to play with. I ain't no motherfucking joke. So I don't feel why they think they can play with you. And that's why you take it to heart. Because you come at these people right with respect, but damn. You shouldn't have to remind someone of who you are. Like, they know who you are. I don't get it. And that's why it frustrates you, because you don't get it. I get it. Cut their ass off if you can. That's all I can tell you. You don't need all that unnecessary extra. But if you got to work with them, just be mindful. Spirit says, present your way. Present yourself with respect in a way that they can respect. I heard damage your ego. I'm not even finna read that last line because it's about, they want you to laugh, but that shit wasn't funny. So I get it. If it wasn't a joke, if it ain't no joke, it ain't no joke. So, I don't, nah, I get it. What was the next one? The Empress card in reverse. Says that it gently asks you to consider which area of your life is feeling neglected. It represents love and nurturing. So if there is an area that feels abandoned, it's time for you to make it a priority. Ask yourself, what have I been neglecting within myself? Your instincts will probably be shouting the answer as you're reading this, or as you're hearing this. So they want you to go within. I don't think this is your situation, but the book does say that if the card appears in reverse, it may also appear that I heard hell no. So I'm not going to read that. I will read this though. It says there are a plethora of good experiences still waiting for you out there, no matter what past issue is being healed. And they want you to know that love will protect you and shield you. Unconditional love. Look at your plans, projects, and priorities as your children. They need your attention, consistency, love, and discipline to grow and thrive. Spirit says that's all, so I'm gonna stop with that card there. The next one came out upright, 6 of Wands, excellence. 233. Says it represents gaining attention through excellence. This card reminds you that nobody does it like you. Everybody has a gift, talent, or personal strength that they really excel at. This card advises you not to only embrace your talents, but display them unapologetically. Only you have your unique recipe of abilities. The best way to improve your life is to love yourself fully, and this includes loving the gifts that you bring. Once again, I heard Spirit share with the world. Were you taught that it was immodest and rude to call your attention to your gifts? Do you diminish your abilities and belittle your talents so others don't think that you think that you're better than them? Are you speaking up and getting compensated appropriately for the work that you do? Those are questions that they want you to ask within yourself. So the two words that are speaking the loudest to me right now is jealousy and envy. They're not saying that it's you. It could be the people around you. I heard mask. So watch out for that. Listen to your intuition. They want you to know that supportive people will love you when you are confident. You will attract other individuals who are comfortable in their own skin. So that's why jealousy and envy stuck out. But you already knew that, Spirit says. The next one here, Ten of Swords, which came out in reverse. 114. So if it appears in reverse, it represents that sunlight now appears at the top of the card. The clouds are parting and the light is returning once again. That's why that jealousy and envy is there. No matter how many dark days you've experienced, when it appears, life will no longer feel like a breathless sprint to avoid difficult situations. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and stand tall once again. Challenges in life do not present themselves to destroy you, but rather motivate you to grow beyond your current limitations. I'm hearing conquer all, and I'm also hearing conquer the situation. They want you to know that the source of your anxiety is merely a puzzle to solve. They want you to stop avoiding your growth by keeping busy. They want you to accept the truth so you can finally be released from feeling metaphorically chased. The light on this card symbolizes the sunlight is the best disinfectant. I heard fleas, like it's very funny. I heard fleas, and then I heard beneath me. I don't know if that's a saying you use. I don't know if that's how they clinging on to you. Not to sound cocky or rude, but that's what I heard. It's like they trying to suck you dry. That's why I heard fleas. But when I heard fleas, it's like fleas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they doing too much. Raise your shadows into the light and they will no longer hunt you. In other words, raise your vibrations, okay? And that's all I heard for that card. And then we have Knight of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. So they want you to be mindful of how you manage your negative expectations. They want you to be aware of how you brace yourself when you assume that something is going to be bad. And they want you to try and turn the negative into a positive, because it's asking how can you turn what you are dreading into an unexpected blessing. By confronting this situation, what are you gaining? Sometimes this card indicates that you just need to be more practical and not buy into assumptions without evidence to back them up. I heard assume somebody gonna fuck you over. That's exactly what I heard. They want you to know that there is magic happening beneath the surface. And the seeds you plant will manifest. So plant positive seeds. Says that this card represents that you may be impatient, but you must accept patience before you succeed. And they want you to know that patience brings awareness to the present. Something angered you. Because I feel it. And it's like you trying to dust that, I specifically heard you trying to dust that shit off, but it wasn't no joke. They're saying, accept that everything that you desire may not happen right away. Perhaps you need to make peace with the idea that it might not, they're not saying that it won't, but that it might not manifest quite the way you planned. And if you don't get what you want in life, it may be a blessing in disguise. I heard think better. So what you aiming for, maybe Spirit has something better for you. In the event this card is representing another person, it may represent a slower person who tends to repeat the same lesson over and over. So they're not as quick to learn from their mistakes as you are. You may want to avoid financially dealing with these individuals or this individual. That's why that business and that coin came out in reverse. I heard trust and partnership financially. That hurt somebody's heart a little bit, but that's what I heard. So with that being said, I hope that helped you in something that you needed to know, do, see, or hear. Thank you for being patient with me while I learn, and thank you for allowing me to be of service. And I'm hoping nothing came out harsh. I'm working on that, among other things. But Spirit told me to just tell you, but please don't take my kindness for weakness. And that's all they said. You shouldn't take anyone's kindness for weakness. We're all human. We all have feelings. And we all have triggers, and we all have a limit. But that don't mean you go pushing them. That's why that shit wasn't a joke. It wasn't funny. It wasn't. And now that person got to cool down because you thought it was a game. And I'm going to stop there. And so with that I say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.